Appreciate it. Hey guys, I'm over here with Everett with Walther. Check this out. They got some really cool new guns that we're going to talk about today. Again, we're moving through with a lot of our live streaming that we're doing over here at NRA 2015 in Nashville, Tennessee. Everett, you have some really cool products that we're going to look at 2 of them in particular that are really cool, and I think you guys probably are going to do really well in the market with this particular gun from the concealability standpoint. Let's talk about the CCP.
Absolutely, Paul. The CCP is going to be our new line as far as concealed carry pistols, obviously. Chambered in 9mm, it features an external safety and also has a piston mechanism and highlights our soft coil technology, which is really going to be an advantage for somebody who is going to be a little more recoil sensitive than most.
Okay. I see this one has a stainless slide. You have it a black slide also with this one?
Absolutely. We found the market has kind of been really fond of black guns as a whole, but then also the two-tone has become pretty popular.
Okay.
And the stainless is something that we have for the folks who are looking for something a little bit different.
Very nice. 9mm, is this the only round that you guys have this offered in?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We found that the market has been really fond of larger 9s and smaller 9s when it comes to concealed carry.
Okay.
And the CCP is offered in 9mm now. It doesn't mean that it won't be offered in something else in the future.
Right. Well, I know some of your other guns that we're about to go talk about have some different calibers that you offer them in. I'll tell you one thing that I like about this gun, the grip area. This has got a unique grip area and grip feel to it. I hope the camera can see that, but it's got a really neat setup. One of the things that Walther always has done in the past with your mag release, I noticed the mag release is kind of low down there. It's not the same paddle that Walther has on a lot of their guns. That's something that is a little different for me to see on one of the Walther guns.
Well, and very much so. A lot of people don't realize that the Walther's been around for over a century, but hasn't really been that aggressive in the American market, at least in the last 24 months. And one of the things that we're really trying to do, especially with the push-button style magazine releases, we found that a lot of our fans who do really like the paddle style also prefer a button because it's familiar. And you'll see a lot of our guns that we produced in the last 10, 20 years have the paddle style. The PPS, the PK380, and even the initial Mark 1 PPQ has a paddle style that we still sell. But as we move forward with a lot of our designs, we're really catering to the customer and finding out exactly what they're looking for to make sure that the guns that we build are built for them.
Right. Well, let's walk over here and take a look at the PPQ. This is something that's pretty cool that I definitely want to talk in detail about. We can get in here and take a look at it. Excuse me, guys.
As you can see, by far the flagship of our line is the PPQ. It's been far away the sleeper hit for the last several years. It's available in 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson. The 40 is what I've got right here. It comes in a standard 4-inch model, which would be what I would consider a subcompact versus a full-size, and then we also have a 5-inch model, which would be a traditional full-size firearm.
Now, the 5-inch model, that's something very different and unique. What kind of market are you guys trying to target as far as the 5-inch model?
Well, the 5-inch is new for 2014. And one of the things that we were trying to do is we have been by nature a competitive company for years. Walther's been in the Olympics and have done a number of small bore competitive competitions at Camp Perry. But one of the things that really hasn't been our niche market has been the popular reactive and quick style shooting of USPSA, IDPA, and even 3-gun. So when we developed the 5-inch model, which was a full-size firearm, we wanted to make something that would be able to cross over into the production categories of those markets.
Okay, and I noticed you got them in 2 different calibers from what I can see here. Obviously, guys, we're live, and this is what happens when you have a live setting. There are 2 models over here, one 40 and one 9mm. Are you guys going to offer that in any other calibers?
It depends. The response has been overwhelming for wanting a 45. Now, is that going to happen? It's tough to say, but we've seen a lot better response for the 9s.
Okay.
And then, as the future holds, maybe we'll do a 45. We'll see.
I'm going to see if I can't get in here and get this full size. If we could get some, excuse me, fellas, if I can get this right here is the full size. Get a shot of that. It's a nice looking gun right there. You guys have gotten any feedback from the field? Anybody using these in competition?
Very, very happy. Last year was our first debut at the USPSA Area 4 match in the Midwest, as well as the IDPA World Cup in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
And we're going to be there again this year, debuting this with our shooting team for the first time.
Very nice. Very cool. I appreciate it. Wish you guys luck. And any products you guys have want to take a look at, we'll be happy to take a look at them.
We'll do so, sir. Thanks for stopping by.
You bet.